Okay, so let's take a look at it. A carriage wheel, 15 feet in circumference. So one revolution of the wheel, let me write this down, one rev. That means when it does a revolution, it's equivalent to 15 feet in distance. All right? So every one revolution of a wheel, the carriage would go 15 feet forward. All right? Now, the rate of that, I don't know because it says over here a certain number of seconds. So I'm going to say it does 15 feet every X seconds. I just don't know what it is. And this is what's known as the rate. All right, 15 feet every X seconds. 1 second, it would do 15 feet, 2 seconds, 30 feet, blah, blah, blah. It says if it revolved in a time longer by 1 second, that means if it slowed down. Well, if it slowed down, its rate would be 15 feet over X minus 1. I'm sorry, slowed down, X plus 1. It takes longer, right? Seconds. This would be the rate. All right? So it says a carriage wheel 15 feet in circumference revolves in a certain number of seconds. That's 15 feet per second, X seconds. If it revolved in longer time, in other words, it's slowing down, it would be X plus 1 seconds. All right? It says, though, if it was allowed to travel for an hour, it would be 1,440 feet less. So this is a distance equals rate times time. And they got a time of 1 hour. Well, I got to write this down now. So 15 over X, remember this, X is in seconds. So how many seconds are an hour? 3,600 seconds. Would be equal to, well, the slower guy, he travels less distance, by the way. That would be 15 over X plus 1 times 3,600, but it's less. All right, so I have to add something onto it. How much more? Well, this number. All right, I got some problems here. I got to do the arithmetic. So as I'm doing that, I want to write down what I would do. I would divide by 100, just to make my life a little bit easier. 15 over X times 36 minus 15 over X plus 1 times 36, and this would be 144. The next thing I would do is I would divide both sides by 36. Thirty-six goes into 144 4 times. And 4 times 3 is 120, 4 times 6 is 24. Then I would multiply both sides by the LCD. And what would you get? 15, X plus 1, minus 15X, equals 4X, X plus 1. What do you get here? 15X plus 15 minus 15X equals 4X squared plus 4X. Well, what do I get over here? Something pretty simple. 0, 4X squared plus 4X minus 15. All right, time to think. Well, I'm going to say 4X and X. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Just give me 1 second. And let me think. Let me try again. And let me just put this down here. And let me think. Let's try again. 2x. Sometimes I struggle with this. That's true. It's a small number. I don't struggle with it too much. Looks like 3 and 5 maybe. 4x squared. You get 15. Let's see if we get the signs though. 10. Yeah, I see it now. Right? So 2x times 2x is 2x squared, 4x squared. Get minus 6 plus 10 is 4x. Yeah, it works like a charm. So again, I'm not even thinking about it anymore, but let's write this down. So 2x equals minus 5. X would equal minus 5 over 2. And this one would be 2x equals 3, or x equals 3 over 2. I want to point, if you thought about it, I do recommend you do think about things. Don't just box and answer blindly. But x represents the number of seconds it takes the carriage wheel to turn. This one's ridiculous. So what is it going to be? 1.5 seconds. Let's look at the answer key. And I'm seeing it. 1.5 seconds. We are done. Thank you. Oh, before I move on, my name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon, B as in boy, @NNON.US. Thank you.